Hi, I'm Ed Gaskin, and I want to welcome you to another edition of CMO Advantage. This is the show where we look at marketing best practices and how they apply to emerging technologies. We try to bring you subject matter experts and thought leaders to give you and your company competitive advantage in the marketplace. I'd like to welcome you today for a special edition. This is our 1-year anniversary, and so what I thought I'd do something a little different as I explain the thinking behind CMO Advantage. What we try to do on this show is bring you subject matter experts and thought leaders to basically use this as a platform for them to talk about their points of view, their white papers, their research, and things like that, so that basically you have that kind of information first, and it gives you a chance to be more competitive in the marketplace. It also allows the individuals and guests the opportunity to leverage this kind of work and increase awareness for their products or services. So a lot of times you'll see that we have emerging technology companies on here, and so for them it increases awareness, and it lets people also consider whether they want to use that particular technology or not. So we serve both the viewer, who gets some insight onto these new products and services, and it also serves the guest as increased exposure for their product. Because all this is a potentially prospect for the particular commenter. Then the best practices segment, as you know, we take this emerging technology, and if there's any kind of buzzwords or any specific terms, we always try to define them. We try to explain what the technology actually solves. Then in every show, we always have a best practices segment that basically says, for using this particular technology, what are the best practices? And so what it does is it makes the guests obviously like an expert on that particular topic. And then finally, we always have a case study segment which allows people to see how the technology or service or product works in real life. So if you're a viewer, you could go from having no awareness of the product at all, so you go from awareness to consideration and potentially purchase. We always talk about bringing subject matter experts and thought leaders, but what we're really doing is that we know that the people who watch this show tend to be early adopters and lead users. And so what does that mean? That means that there's typically a bell-shaped curve or distribution of people who on the cutting edge are always the first ones to innovate or adopt a new product and technology. Then there's people who are sort of seconds and followers, and there's the Luddites and the laggards who are the very last ones to adopt a new technology. So you, as a viewer, by learning from the lead users and early adopters, that gives you an advantage because you're learning about these things before the other people who are further down the curve will discover them. And so what we do is we sort of sort and filter and package the content to make it easy. And then, as you know, it's available in all different formats. So whether you're watching it on your laptop, you're watching it on your cell phone, etc., whatever you want it, whenever you want it, if whatever you need it, that's how we make that content available to you.